Okay, here we go with round 15. So this is what round 15 will look like when it's complete. We've got round 14 complete to the left here. Round 15 is going to start the outline in opaline glass of the sort of central poinsettia motif. So I think that's it for that part now. That's left alone. That's finished. So if you have a look at the finished mandala, you can see we're starting on this kind of outer star shape. By starting to build up the opaline glass stitches. Now the way we're going to do that is we're going to be working into, or we're going to be working around, sorry, we're going to be doing some front post work around these stitches, this little group of 6 trebles that sit along here. But we're also going to be just using, if you can see very, very close up, you can see that little stitch there, or the front loop of that stitch there, on this side of kind of the petal, and the same one on the other side of the petal. We're going to be using those as well. So we're using opaline glass and we're working into opaline glass, so just bear that in mind as we work through. We're always going to be working into that colour. We're not using the red, the green, always opaline glass. That's just a little reminder as we make a start. Okay, so we will join our yarn, and to start with we're going to join it 4 stitches to the left of the apex, if you like, of this petal. It's actually the 4 stitches to the left of the front post double treble 2 together. That's such a mouthful that I tried to use a different word, but it's not working, is it? So that's that particular stitch, and we're going to count 4 to the left. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, and we're going to join in there into the back loop only. Now if you're just joining us, hello, thank you for coming along. And if you've been with us all the way through these videos, I'm really sorry for the repetition of things like we are using UK terms on this video, and the repetition of things like the needle join, things like that. But you know what, that's what the fast forward button is for. So hello everyone, I hope you're enjoying this. I think we're about halfway through now. Who knows, I'll check at the end. Right, so sorry, to start our repeat, we're doing 4 double crochet. UK terms. The join, where we joined the yarn, that counts as the first one. So I've done 3 kind of real, in inverted commas, double crochet straight after. So we've got 4 there, and we're now going to start our front post work around these trebles. So we're going to do 3. So I want to pick the last 3 in that group of 6. So that's 1, 2 and 3. We're going to start in this one here. We're going to do 3 double treble, so it's yarn around the hook twice. These are go through the back of that post, so a hook goes from front to back round. You've done some front post work already, so you should be familiar with this. Pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 3 times. These are all standalone, so we're not doing anything together, so you are completing those stitches, and we're going to do 3 of those. So that's number 1. That's number 2. This is the kind of part that is probably more straightforward really on this round. None of it is tricky, but this is, you know, this is old hat to you guys now. You've done bazillions of these. So yarn round hook. Oh, I've got an end there. I'll deal with that later. And twice, and then you're going to be doing the yarn over through the loops 3 times. Very straightforward. Can you see what that's done? Again, that's extended that stitch and just made it look much longer than it is in reality. Okay, we're now going to use the remaining loops that I showed you earlier. So it's that one there, and then its twin, if you like, on the other side there. And we are going to be doing some 2 together stitches. This time it's treble 2 together, and what that's going to do is going to outline that that petal again, this time in opaline glass. So trebles 2 together, yarn over the hook once. I'm going to put my hook into that remaining loop like that. That's the front loop of, I think, round, I don't know what round that is, 12 probably, isn't it? And then just yarn over and pull through 2, but leave those 2 loops on the hook because we're going to go and do its partner on the other side. So yarn over, come around, it can be a little bit tricky, yarn, come around and pick up that last loop that sits just to the left of the mint outline there. Pick that one up, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. So we've now got 3 loops on the hook, and now we're going to do our yarn over and go through all 3 of them. Ta-da! So you can see we're just kind of continuing those stitches either side of the mint there. Right, so we're now going to do 3 more front post trebles in the same way we did these ones. We're going to do exactly the same on the other side of the point of the petal. So yarn around the hook twice. We're going behind the loop of the first treble and doing a double treble. So yarn, oops, I'll try that again, shall I? Sorry. Yarn over twice, behind the first treble, yarn over and pull through 2, 3 times, 1, 2 and 3. Remember, these are the standalone ones. We're not doing any 2 and 3s together. I've tripped up on that an awful lot when I was practicing this, an awful lot. It was hard to get my head out of doing all the together things. So the third standalone one, 1, 2, oh dear, butterfingers this morning. Let's do that again. 1, 2 and 3, and then to complete this round we're going to skip some stitches. We've completed the let me start that again. We've completed our repeat, and to start the next repeat we're going to skip some stitches to begin our next point. So as usual, pull your work forward a little bit. You can see we've worked that stitch and we're going to miss 7. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6 and 7, and look where that brings us. 4 stitches to the left of the front post double treble 2 together. So you know that's your starting point for each repeat. Let's just do one more, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then I will I'll leave you to it. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll leave you to it because you don't need me holding your hand all the way around. Right, so we're back at the beginning of a repeat. So 4 double crochet, 1, 2, 3 and 4, all through the back loops only, obviously. 3 double trebles, front post double trebles around the remaining trebles that are sat there in opaline glass. 1, 2, 3. I must be wary of videoing off the side of the screen, if that makes sense, or working off the side of the screen. 2, and here's our last one. 3, and then I suspect this next bit is the bit, if anything, in this round that's going to cause you to scratch your head a little bit. So let's pay special attention to that. So yarn around the hook once, because we're going to be working trebles. If I just use my thumb to pull this mint part just to the side just a little bit, we can see, oh, there it is, that remaining front loop just sitting nestled behind there. So I'm going to pull my yarn through, yarn over and pull through 2, and then leave the 2 loops on the hook. Put the yarn around the hook and try the other side, find the other side, so pull that mint to the side a little bit, and there it is. There's our remaining front loop. Hook through there, pick up, yarn over and pull through 2. Now we've got 3 loops on the hook, and I'm going to put my yarn over and pull through all 3 of them. Okay, so that's that side done. Let's do the remaining front post trebles on this side to complete the repeat. So we're going under the first 3. So that is number 1. So yarn over, pull through 2, 2 and 2. Here's number 2. Go front to back behind that treble, yarn over, pull through 2, 2 and 2. And then here's the third, yarn over, behind that third treble, front to back, yarn over, pull through 2. Oh, let's do that again. 2 and 2. So there we've got 2 repeats of that pattern, and you can see really clearly, if you look at the contrast between a side that's not worked and the side that is worked, you can see we're starting to really fill in the outline with the opaline glass. And as a reminder, that's what it looks like when it's finished. That's round 15.